And that is really, that last one is the first pillar of my three pillars of greatness leadership. Getting clear in your vision, values, and purpose. Your vision for your division is what I call that. A lot of people don't even know their authenticity. Who are you under your role, under your title? What do you stand for? Authenticity is our biggest currency. What is the vision for your division? When I propose that question to most leaders, they don't know. They're like, my vision for my division? I don't know. I'm just leading them to this objective, right? But how do you want it to go? How do you want it to feel? What do you want in this division? If you are not aligned with your company's values, that leads me to coach most people in saying, this is not a fit. You do not have a values alignment with your company, you're probably pretty miserable because they stand for one thing and you stand for another. So it's probably not a fit. But let's just say your values are a fit. So those values that you stand for, how are you standing for those values in your division? How are you holding your people accountable in whether you have 4 people, 40 people, 400 people, to those values? How are you celebrating that they are walking out those values, right? If you don't know your purpose, we lose our way. And then you just become what I call a smallness leader that's just throwing spaghetti on the wall. You're just going after the objective. There's no purpose, there's no vision, there's no value. I want to step into step 2 of my 3-step tips around people problems is the lack of systems and processes. Is that when you have a lack of systems and processes in your business, in your division, your people are working harder and longer than they need to be. The whole power of systems is creating a well-oiled machine. If you have people who, it sounds like this, I'm working too late, I'm so exhausted, I'm over capacity. All of that overwhelm shows me that usually there is a lack of systems and process in your division. So what I want you to do, I have a saying, where there is chaos, there is no systems. So when you look at your division, I want you to take a pen and paper out and think about the breakdowns and the chaos that happen often. And that is going to show you don't have a system there. What I did with that with that business, we created an 8-point onboarding system. And then we assigned people to the different points. Now they have a very well-oiled onboarding process. Everybody knows what their part is, and there's no guessing. There's no winging it. There's no throwing spaghetti on the wall. It's clarity. Clarity moves the train. Confusion derails the train.
Yeah, really good. Okay, yeah. So far we've had 2 steps. We've had vision, we've had values and purpose, and now we've had systems and processes. Tell us about the third.
So the third is all about greatness, sparking greatness. Yes, as a leader, you want to drive your team to success, whatever your goals are. But you have a whole bunch of individuals. I think it's really easy as a leader to look as your team as a whole versus as individuals. These are moms, these are dads, these are grandparents, these are a young person right out of college. These are individuals that, like you said, want to be seen and heard. They want to be challenged. So the mentorship piece of leadership is you pulling out the greatness in your people as individuals.
It's the collection of their superpowers. That's the value of your team. So helping people find those superpowers, and the superpowers will not be written on their job description. It'll be at the depth of a conversation and the depth of you paying attention to what you're seeing in front of you, really staying curious and paying attention to what's in front of you.